Kaswa Kofi and say, a Joe is a paria or body. I said, fire, Ewa Denta, fire, what to say. Yamini pa and a pay with you. Toto Pachi, our type. Ever never come. Toto Pachi, even. I want to say, Nanaya, Ewa Tabora, Nanaya, good morning to you. Rasto, Ewa, Katamanso, boom. I don't pay what joining live on Facebook. I don't pay with the money no. I Kobe will so to you. Kobe what to say I don't pay. Good morning to you. Roman father, Kumase and cry baby. Roman father, Diaboso. Namintia, queen of the airwaves. Namintia, Jerusalem. Namintia, Farouk, Tema, Farouk, Kaswa. The two Farouks. I'm joining live on Facebook. It's a pleasure to play what joining here. Good morning, Pacho. Your Facebook and this is here. Kessben FM 92.9. Kessben Kanawu is airborne between now and the hours of 12 o'clock noon. And so what do you have? My message is 0550 567 929. 0550 567 929. And I pay 0550 569 596 929. 0550 596 929. I'm in here, Alaji. I will take you, Alaji. Good morning. I don't pay what to say, won't promote to say. Kessben Kanawu, Jumedia, so the didn't call me up here, Mr. Speaker. Your most humble servant. It's a pleasure coming up again this morning. Now, any Ghana home cover. And grabbing himself when you're not a trouble. What who be trying to pay me one kind? You're about Samuel of the Tabla. I could pay more Romania. When a Ghanaian student, a Binomaya stranded, and I could do for Marco Shia. And for Mobiano Benham, yes. In fact, to a shadow foreign affairs minister, Roku Jablapa, and Juma as a foreign affairs minister, I don't know Kuja to Ayan. I am in America, but you're in a car and I'm a boy. And the foreign affairs minister in Wales, and the manifesto. Yaba Yatinate, or my name was no a dos of I am a member of the New Patriotic Party's communication team. What can I say? Nini Abema, Haruna Amaleba is representing the NDC as part of the national communication team. I don't pay what also at in the studio. And paying for you known and pay any of the wedding come on. I work Kessben Kanawu Jumedia. So, I said, the game from now, Yakoda Soria, the caretaker, gender minister, school feeding program. No, but on your Bible to me, extending the city. No, Aquacoye Bebre. And as well, so Quamra Jenny, Honorable Casey Hammond, I call for the head of Professor Raymond Atukuba, Dean, Edema, University of Ghana Law School. Solidar Ghana for the media, 1 more year. Professor Atukuba Kasa was your cool, and they know who come on Pacho. It must see, said you may or minus some day, because what now? Now, young Fabonio, young Fakusam, and she says, and what dream when you were much removed. A woman names are quite and couldn't money. A Jaropay, come on, the culture of silence. Many believe a reintroduction. The dear Tiakobani says, say, dear, O Casana Ubo Wakranwa. And the suggestions now, they say, Abai and Ramecho, Bruce Ramecho. I couldn't say, for my walk. And sense and Run, a lawyer for Echo Supreme Court. Said, one more pension said, yeah, and name Woman Walk. Fix the country convener, no. See, I actually na ye di na asem was second court. Court na wo di asem no enne say to me no say. What na so di sa asem no. And some ye ba ku ne sa de keka ho no. Second court no enne jurisdiction over such matter. And je be ya court ni nya mu na asem no enko high court. Said ye be ya high court no e betimi agina bra. Na wo mo di asem no. And you know the interpretation of the constitution address circuit court and jurisdiction over matters on coup no Supreme Court and church mu my buy any say my client no you not to remind no say me more than come here lawyer I me pay ya me first one me grant client to bill abano meeting the condition. And what you know, you have a legal interpretation to the clauses. I work constitution. I know any Supreme Court justice. Woman come, woman boy, or court and drive. I don't pay your behead. Now, you may be a stand come morning in our echo. 13 after 10, I find one join here. This is Kessben 92.9 on Facebook. We are live. I don't pay join us and join the conversation. Now, you're doing it for me. Did you call me up here, Mr. Speaker? It's a pleasure to stand up. What can you? I'm massacre. Me mano akwaba saka bache.
Oh, yeah.
That is a
Yaboko.
Erade de yonkache. Party muboko there.
Yeah, Party Muboko.
Now, say, yes, more about moto nanajo.
Oh,
In some of the constituencies.
well, I mean, say constituencies need be her.
But page a microphone, it's in the sokaka.
Yeah, me that's very. Me see constituencies need be her. Numbers no doors, and I will be moved so her almost at your elections very late. Until start election very late, so you are likely to enter into the night. Into any day, any problem, yeah, because kukum. I mean, there's lies there. But I mean, even general elections, it goes into the whole night.
Yeah.
Shelters, yeah, general election. Yeah, two abano. Yeah, yeah, two abano cry in the night. Sometimes we say oh queue no mu na 5 abo. Yentimin ka say oh 5 abo nti ya mount. It's a new person eba and the on the onka ho. But omo am queue na ansana some time no eduno. Omo they will be allowed to go ahead with the process. I don't think so. I mean, so far, I think the elections, no, okay. Maybe 1 or 2 places and 4 problems. But I know there is to be expected. Even general elections, no.
I see.
Yeah, who problems are or other places. But in all overall, no, I think so. It has even exceeded our expectation in terms of success.
Me da say position who ye mame kode side kakra mame so that o camera no ebe fa we mame ma Haruna Amarba action na member na wakwaba Haruna mane marching
Area speaker
be able call there
let me me we now so
erade adom party what you say
party mu the NDC BBID
and Robbie who say more executives na the national level wo mu nyina storm Ashanti region e dey na esi ho
well honestly, me call party headquarters. I didn't know. Yes. So I am not privy to the detailed activities upon which they have gone to Asante region. But I stand to believe that a party would mentor.
You can drop me who Alaji scenario. Sana mo friend no.
Yeah, that is scenario. National Vice Chair.
Alaji scenario with Dr. Kwabena for.
Okay.
And drop me who say Johnson Asedun Ketia, General Secretary. Okay. And other media platforms in Kumasi. Likewise, mo chairman. And they mon paying for ni bebre. They were all in Kumasi. I was wondering, say, I didn't see you hontia. And this in na peja no could go Asante Mantemi.
Well, I don't think so. Before for BSC. But like I indicated earlier, once I am not too much privy to the reason of their visit, I can't sit here and preempt. Okay. I can only believe that a party agreement in alcohol.
But registration need go so I there.
Yes, the party internal registration need go so I think last week, General Secretary Eddie Nkomo on one of the sister platforms also. Which I say some constituencies executive, particularly chairman, Osha card now has stated clearly who's supposed to endorse it. The party have the signature of the general secretary, the national general secretary, which is Johnson Sedun Ketia, as the chief executive officer of the party. The signature also. NIPA also the signature Ebasubium, the branch chairman.
Okay.
Where the bearer of the card and the cards are created with a unique barcode.
Okay.
And that barcode related to the polling station at NIPA no. And it's a maybe talk about Bulpile primary school. A also name a branch. Mean to me free and call say a character primary school. And for me card no co influence BBA because the barcode of Bulpile primary school and a character primary school and the same. But some constituency executives, particularly Domi Kwabea, constituency chairman, I started signing like what yes was starting was signing cards no issue no. Apart from the general secretary's signature and the the branch chairman signature no. One also the nepe as signing cards was stamped so. General secretary
for what reason?
I don't know. General secretary clearly said that activity have tampered with the validity of the card and all those cards must be recalled. And the recollection of those cards should be the cost to NIPA or tamper with the quality of the card. So we are just, as a spokesperson of the party, appealing to your grassroots and our rank and file. So constituency chairman BT baby so person perpetrated that illegality and the fraud on the party. We your party but resist it. Report the matter to the appropriate agencies of the party, and the right thing will be done because we want to get a credible database with a credible membership. It means we are dealing with purely NDC members and not kind of moles or more swept from other side or internally recruited people who will muddy the waters for us so far as our activities and our preparedness to regain power and build this country is concerned. So, and this need be a fan of Hunshim, one card and the one registration for Hunshim, and also a person contested for any position beyond. NDC is a party that's open to all. Pick a phone, the time no sooner pinning full nominations. Pick a form, avail yourself. Come on, somewhere, war, we need the obit with the Abua party, the Miaji Yajitumino, catch a party ma. What's some a two more summa, a better Obama, who contest only and Tramawa, who say, the no of the party now is not never. It might be said, and then any time, but the right time, Obrosua, and the two the best answer. But also the witty Mayano, why Abua party no money now.
Okay. But I say, my minister was Saka, so now in for 10 minutes. Sorry. Saka, my member also now Mintio, your first major issue, you're trying to pay Professor Raymond Atuguba, Dean of the University of Ghana Law School. Ninsema Wakan, the address I will come make here, Solidaire Ghana, or Mujumedia, or Muye, no, I say. There is a call by KT Hammond say he has to be arrested, and a lot more. Who say one more criticizing, or there's a whole show dedicated to him on a certain channel. Nina no is an attempt to say one kasaye and the account. Mami enti Osaka.
Yo, that's be brave. Don't forget when you were in chief for you now. Naminchie MPP4 to true. Don't His Excellency Alaji Mahmoud Baumia. Any Amarba, Aruna Amarba. Number one, I think topic now a nice topic. First of all, Ghana, ya core nuemamu be in the past after independence, and time I gain independent, no. You say even within the democratic space, no never been koyi.
Yeah.
That was during the reign of Kwame Nkrumah. That was the first republic, and then there's the second republic. You change Nuyama, Ushe constitution. The second republic tried to correct the wrongs of the first republic. Ushe the third republic under Le Mans, so we try to correct some of the wrongs of the second and then the first. Currently, as we are speaking, we are in the Fourth Republic. And the Fourth Republic tried to correct all the errors of the past. That is the Constitution. Actually say, when it comes to military regime, we went into a referendum and the Constitution in 1992. Say whether or not, okay, say during the time of the Third Republic, when Rollins was handing over to Liman, or see, he's giving him probation to say, or Shano ye, so I yet human year or Babium. And I think, say, in your current dispensation, there's nothing like that. Whether or not you are performing, unless, say, or the act of the president or any other person detrimental to the growth of this state, and therefore bring the name of the state into disrepute. And no, you can activate Article 69 of the Constitution for impeachment of the president, and for that matter, no, the government. And who say checks and balances so your Constitution no more. To say will be there and your organs of states, institutions be any processes be say a check sa excesses no. It's a Constitution where it has envisaged everything. To say problem be no they were remedy. The solution was Constitution no more. So be a idea or be a ruling now idea the solution in the Constitution. So we all prefer the Constitution. But I am say these days it becomes so fashionable, especially from NDC. Say any opportunity be no. They forget about the Constitution. The Constitution is say then in furtherance of political ambitions, then they want to cause disaffection and create an atmosphere of a cool, rife country. Especially at this point where said the West African sub-region is plagued with coup d'etats, Mali, Burkina Faso, Guinea and other places, Guinea-Bissau and other places. All of them are plagued with coup d'etats. So as a neighbor, I say, when your neighbor beer is on fire, you have to draw water, closer to yourselves. If we are in this country and the West African sub-region is raging with coup d'etats, not actors, political actors within the country, every opportunity, they will be cool. Grounds is propitious for coup d'etat. Say grounds so fertile for coup d'etat. Say one year say and I predict coup. So when you say they predict coup, and it's coming from all over the angles, not from neutral people, not from people who say omuka. These are people, especially Professor Tubuga, a dean of a faculty of law. You know the Constitution more than a lot of people. Then you mount a platform is given to you instead of you to educate the people. You are misinforming and giving incendiary statements. That is detrimental and treasonable when it comes to the laws of this country. Those comments were treasonable comments. That is unbecoming of Obia of the stature of Professor Atuguba. Okay. You can pardon others like a Malabamunis, others or serial callers. If they mount the platform and say some of these things, but a whole professor of a dean, as a dean of not any university, the premier university of this country, then the mic now mawa. Now you don't have anything to say than to say, oh, damn for be a thesis, or no, damn for no say, until all the ever court, all the national security no cry ever court. I mean, what sort of? How can any human being worth his soul think like that? Because we have seen fix the country, so-called fix the country guys. Because these guys, when they started this whole thing of fix the country, I told everybody, it's on record, said this move of fix the country and whatever, it's a political move. It's a concocted move hatch between those guys and John Dramani Mahama.
But why would you place the blame at his doorstep?
No, I'm closing in. Because these are, all of them are appointees of the elsewhere NDC government. These were appointees, Omuya Juma or Flagstaff House. And then they still have the Omukokos, Omumiti Debia, those appointees. They still meet and then hatch plans as to how to bring this government down. Sometimes pure lies. Omuchontro, pure and fabricated lies. Because if you are saying say coup arrive fertile in Ghana and you see for reasons blah. Now say a new boy akosoro. Now say economy now hard. When has the economy not been hard in this country? And if you take all the indices, the statistics, the economic performance of this country, this Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo government has outperformed the NDC 1,000 times. There's no way NDC ebetimi compare management of the economy to this economy, even under COVID. You see, I mean, even under COVID, the growth cry under COVID cry. This growth cry, it was better than the growth posted by the NDC in 2016 when we were in normal times. People say, oh, everything be COVID, everything be COVID. It is not, and yes, say, we will stop talking about it. We will continue to let Ghanaians know the real situation. Now, say, oh, COVID cried, it didn't devastate Ghana as is in other countries in this time. They don't know what they are talking about.
I see.
Sometimes, before keke, say, Obibaka say, oh, Ghana there and devastated Ghana. Until why is it that? Who told you that? We are in the world community. We are not an island. Why is it that when we say a Russia-Ukraine war, no?
Yeah,
we are not there. Obibaka say because
and fire.
But the impact of that war is being felt here in Ghana. Even that war alone, the war between two countries, it affects Ghana. How much to talk about the whole world? The whole world, everybody is crying. They don't give us money anymore. There is disruption of the global supply chain. Factories are here, Abagana. Factories are close. There is no work. Everybody is reeling under the devastating effect of COVID-19. Then you come and sit down on television and say, oh, Ghana, there, we didn't feel it. We felt it. If you compare even the number of people, more than 1,000 people died in this country. You're trying to say all these people were productive citizens. Won't it affect us? Look at Nema Ekoso. But in all these things, I said even before COVID, in terms of economic growth, we outperformed every country in the world. We were the fastest growing economy in the world for 2 consecutive years prior to COVID-19.
I don't know how Ghanaians disagree.
No, I mean, why would any Ghanaian disagree? The figures are there. It is the NDC that would disagree. For them,
yes, but they are telling you say it doesn't have any reflection.
No, I mean how? How do we calculate? How do we measure a performance of a government? Is it to go and stand at the roadside and say, a reflector? Then say yes. Obi will say no. Obi will come and say a reflector. We don't measure the performance of the economy, on the streets. So what you see. That is the reason why we chose for ourselves Ghana Statistical Service, Bank of Ghana, any ministry of all those ministries. If you want to know the real growth, the real performance of every subsector, no, these are the places Obeko. You don't go to NDC headquarters and ask a fanatical political opposition member, say, are you feeling it? Oh, that be me feel it. Oh, then that, if that is the case, then another don't go for the end idea. I am saying, say, those going parading as political people are almost speaking, creating the impression, say, they are neutral, like Atugubugamu. I think say they must bow their heads in shame. Nyoma omuye wo krom ha no. I think say it is treasonable, and for me, I don't even there's not even the need for KTMO to even ask, because the police, and I know me GTO police no more, because this time round they are very proactive. We have seen the arrest of some nkrofo omu kasaba hata ye chichi omu, and no amount of say, oh, this political arrest in this annual would deter the police, whether it is political arrest or not. Who can nyamofua yebechi o sebi so o kasa munye na you think say because you want somebody else to become president in T yan kasa bebe adie bi ayeka. Even the constitution gives you freedom of speech, freedom of assembly ni sa annual no, but there are limitations. Untimin cross in your okasamunu, when you decide to cross the line, you will face the law. And I think that these days the NDC have taken it as omu occupation. Say, let's pollute the air. Yan kasa nyamafun ewo air no na nkrofo hu say, oh, government ne nyade. Look, I mean, if you are talking about inflation, go to US for years or centuries. When you talk of inflation, it hovers around 0.5. Hardly will you see say there's inflation of 1%. And then US inflation is 7.5%. 7.5. The way a Nima Ecosuru Ghana, that is the same way I Ecosuru US. And what is even good for them, they are not an important country. Yeah, imported. It is a Nima Ecosuru US, China, UK, all other places. By all means, yeah, the Bagana, it will be the Nima Boabe Kosuru. Look at petrol. Ukraine, Russia war, COVID-19, definitely petrol price will go up. But every now and then you hear the NDC say, hey, petrol price is cost. Meanwhile, as a country, we have nothing to do about it. And look at even the depreciation of the Sydney's currencies. Because of some of these things, and even the way they loosely talk, they talk with reckless abandon, thinking of nothing but themselves. Because look, if you are a citizen in the country, if I want to invest, me invest in any country, the first thing I would do is to go to Google that country and see what is the political climate, what is the economic climate in this annual. Unfortunately, if you Google, say Uber invest in Ghana, now the first thing now, Google Obetienu na Utie Haruna Amalabamu, na Utie Nkrofona NDC for no ne Atugubamu. What will come to your mind? You would think, say, we are under siege. You would think, say, I mean, Ghana is burning. And that is the reason why I'm saying that. Sometimes, even as political players, even those say, government, power, na entna sodano, the interest of the nation must be paramount. And there are certain things, say, kasakra, chop break at a point. But then this idea, because are generated from a revolutionary background, from a cool background, AFRC, PNDC, the cool mentality is still ringing all over them. And therefore, opportunity be then they blow it out, say, Yanko. If you do coup today, you'll be arrested. And if you are found guilty of treason, you'll be executed. And let me serve that warning to the NDC and their incendiary speakers like Atugubaga, any side fake the country Ghana for. They should be very careful of this country.
Saka Salia, a member of the New Patriotic Party, now signing a caution of warning to the NDC and its associates. Very, very interesting times ahead. I am Abraham Amaliba, Haruna Amaliba, not Mintia one so. I think Salia did 15 minutes, not Mintia also for 15 minutes.
15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Mr. Speaker.
Amaliba.
I mean, chair TFO.
TFO, Joseph.
I mean, chair, my NDC party in Peninfuina. I mean, chair Sakaso. Me mate here, so I mean, chair, the Honorable MP for Timpano constituency, Mama Lydia. Mr. Speaker.
Amaliba.
Topic, how do you to say? Honorable K.T. Hammond, I call for the head of Professor Raymond Atuguba.
Yeah.
For the speech on my Ghana, right?
Yes.
Forum organizing any speech or comment, which he alluded to some comment in relation to a coup. Now, before me call the details of Semnone Komwa, Idi Wahanin Semwa Saka Kano. With your kind permission, let me go to Article 3, Clause 1 down of the Constitution, 1992. Now, I mean, kind and Semka Krebi Oho, now a T4 and T clear. But for the record, Professor Raymond Atuguba, a law professor, and the Dean of University of Ghana Law School. A premier school of Ghana. And indeed, so oba okoma none na oka University of Ghana. Your university but university bear the name of Ghana any Legon. So it is the embodiment of the state academic stature. And you have a head of the law faculty of that school. He is not a loose talker. He's not a reckless talker. And he doesn't speak by heart. As Saka is sitting here alluding to. But I'll come to the details of Ninsama Okawahano. But let me read from the Constitution. 1, Article 3, Clause 1. Parliament shall have no right to enact a law establishing one-party state. And this is in retroactive effect, or it's in reflection of our history, whereby in 1964, Parliament passed a law that made Ghana one-party state under Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Given the circumstances under which our independence was procured, and the prevailing geopolitical dynamisms at the time, the one-party state, as was created by Nkrumah, is justified to some extent. And when there is a need for us to go to history, we will go to history and examine the circumstances under which Ghana became one-party state immediately after aftermath of independence. But listen to the clause 2. Any activity of a person or group of persons which suppresses or seek to suppress the lawful political activity of any group or any other person or any group, or any class of persons or persons generally is unlawful. And what does the Constitution say? The right to form a political party is hereby guaranteed, I think, according to Article 54 or 55, I think, Article 55. And progressively, Ghanaians are entitled to join any political party of your choice. And indeed, to form a political party of your choice. And no activity of a person must seek to suppress that political activities. Since the inception, in fact, when Akufo-Addo and when the former President Akufo came to power in the year 2000, what is Mokai? After Attorney General Department led by then Honorable Akufo-Addo, almost formal fast-track High Court, Mokai. By the time they are done with NDC leadership, the party will be no more. Then Akufo-Addo said this. Oh, Jackson Park. Will you keep quiet and let me talk? Because let me tell you, Mr. Speaker, I am not going to have this. 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 Shut this guy down.
I'm just correcting you. I'm not correcting
you. I know you are lying. He's not yet correcting
you. It was not Nanado who said it.
Nana Akufo-Addo said it.
It was Judge Mensah.
Keep quiet. I'm not here to debate.
You don't know what you are even talking about.
You know what we are talking about.
Saka, they are correcting you and you are still making.
Can you correct me?
I'm correcting you.
Do you know what you are correcting me? Saka, no arrogance. How do you mean?
Why can you come and sit here and lie? Judge Mensah is still a member of the MPP. Judge Mensah was still a member of the MPP. Yes, I am not interrupting you. I was just correcting him.
If you have the time, you call to when the time comes. I'm not going to have this. I am not going to have this.
Thank you. Saka made us a mamintino.
I am not going to have this.
Saka, with all fairness.
He should keep his question to himself.
No, but I'm not interrupting. When he was fumbling with Article 55, 54, I corrected him. Or I helped him. In the same way, he's fumbling between Nado and Judge Mensah. And I said to Judge Mensah, not Nado.
Mr. Speaker, I am not going to have this idiocy here.
You're not going to have what?
I am fumbling. What do I am fumbling? Fumbling as what? School and not coming Kobida.
Saka.
Yes,
Saka, we're talking.
I was going to help you.
I want now this guy come and sort me.
Mamintino.
I also call a person.
I was only helping him.
Deal with him decisively.
You see, you.
If you want to go personal,
come and deal
I
with
will
me.
deal with him decisively.
Come and deal with me with that nonsense. Can you deal with
nonsense?
Can you deal with me?
What kind of rubbish is that? You will stop it. Stupid guy.
Can you
Come 10%.
Come deal with me.
He has an arrogance here. I am saying that if you want to go on personal attack, I will deal with you on that.
Come and deal with me.
You shut up and sit there. Mr. Speaker, on this platform, I expect you to protect me. I expect to protect me.
The two of
Don't
you.
allow this guy to come and sit here and misbehave.
You are making a mistake. I'm just correcting you.
What?
And you are something like I cannot correct you. Everybody can correct everybody.
Correct who?
Say what you are saying.
Who's okay?
It doesn't mean that when they are correcting
Everything
you,
you were claiming they were lies. Did I correct
say
you?
what you are saying.
Mr. Speaker, you destroyed my
Judge
time.
Mensah was the one that said those
Mr.
things.
Speaker, you destroyed my time.
Thank you guys very
destroyed my
much.
time.
But when you're ready, some will be
Let your producers, let your producer come with a correct statement. Whether or not
if this is the behavior you
let your producer run away. You can run away.
Run away from who?
You can run away from me if you want. You can run away from me.
My goodness.
Kessben 92.9.
This simple thing I will say engagement. I will see Nado. Just because you are targeting
he can correct it.
Saka Salia.
The time he can correct it.
Thank you.
Mr. Speaker,
I
still have my 15 minutes.
With all due respect.
I have my 15 minutes.
But
I have my 15 minutes. Can I go on?
Okay, move on, Makasa.
Mr. Speaker, can I go on?
Madam was say, Saka, with all fairness, Kasano, he just went.
What kind of behavior is that?
Okay,
let me clarify. He just walked out. He just walked out. And Okoji playing shit. And started say watch. And with all fairness. True, mommy.
Are you not there, Sam? Mr. Speaker, can I go on? Because we don't have all the time.
Your 15 minutes is still.
Can I go on?
Mr. Speaker, you have spoken. Let me also let Mattia phone to etie the entire American.
Okay.
Mr. Speaker, I have my time.
You have your time.
Mr. Speaker, no. Can I continue? Let me continue. Let me continue.
No.
So, Mr. Speaker,
you are giving me the opportunity.
What I was saying is that
the opportunity to explain my point.
Man, clarify that to us. So you have your time.
Time I okasa ope Article 55 no. I chip in. And that one he accepted it.
Mr. Speaker,
can you let me to have the heart?
Can you let me hold the heart?
Oh, why?
Do you see holding the back?
So why do you complain when I help you?
If I'm not sure,
so why didn't you complain that time?
So I should complain because of you. I will complain here.
And then now,
do I even need your correction?
Now,
need it.
Then you are on.
You are
all right, thank you very much, gentlemen. Microphones off. Madam, I say it is only 46 minutes after 10 a.m. This is Kessben 92.9. Me did Kwame Apia Kubi, Haruna Maliba, a member of the NDC's communication team. Saka Salia, a member of the NPP's communication team. But come Tempest, na yentua. So now, what I want to say no is that Saka, with all fairness, Kasano, maybe Kasano Opie, and Okofa paper, and started say Otro. He requested for those papers from the producers. And see, Manin Kanazim. Saka, with all fairness, Oria member also, then you make that clarification.
That is my point.
On the party's 10th anniversary, Ekofobia Jackson Park, Then Honorable Akufo-Addo said he was an MP for Achim-Ebuakwa then, that by the time they are done with NDC, the leadership of the party, NDC will be no more. And every activity by MPP focused on...
Which year was this?
That was 2002. The party was formed in 1992. 2002. 2002. That was when he said it. I am not discounting the fact that J.H. Mensah probably, but I've said that statement. But President Akufo or then Honorable Akufo-Addo said it. No one occasion, no two occasions, severally. And look at the way the J leadership of NDC at the time talk about Victor Solomon and others, which eventually led to his demise. Purportedly because Omar caused financial loss to the state. And the cohesion, the manner by which the venerable legal luminary of this country, Noah Gata, how he was arrested and the way he was thrown to jail without due process. This is MPP for you. And the Constitution further provides that
I am a tree in
Mate, Constitution can be it was to say clause 3, any person who by himself or in concert with others by any violent or unlawful means suspend or overthrow or abrogate this constitution or any part of it or attempt to do so to do any such act or aid, abet in any manner any person referred to in paragraph A of this clause commit offense of high treason and shall upon conviction be sentenced to suffer death. NTA clause 4. All citizens of Ghana shall have the right and duty at all times to defend this constitution and in particular to resist any person or group of persons seeking to commit any of the acts referred to in clause 3 of this article, and to do all in their power, I repeat this for emphasis, and to do all in their power to restore this constitution after it has been suspended, overthrown or abrogated as referred to in clause 3 of this article. Mr. Speaker, I want to send the notice from here that this is the constitutional duty imposed on every Ghanaian of this country. In fact, the framers of the constitution envisioned that at a given point in time, and Crawford to my word say, Omoya constitution number 2. Ye two constitution, ye two abaygu, ye ko ya abayin ye 2 a constitution ye 2 And given our history from the past, it is likely that some people may attempt to do that. Now, so Omoya Sadiana, constitution is say, Mayan Kotrefufro. We should do everything in our power to restore it back. Now, see, restore constitution we are nipa omoye sadia no yenkumu ina. Mr. Speaker, some of us as law students will join other law students across the country to make sure this portion of the constitution is carried out to this spirit and the letter. And until masoja ni bin koshe kukwam na dwen say obetu abayagu. The more politicians be soon feel say, we more run or mine it down. So when Baba pass so your phone metriye, no more shielding from accountability. Some unscrupulous politicians can attempt to do that. And they should never try that. If they try to do that, certainly we will not allow them to go scot-free. But Mr. Speaker, I am the one who say Nipa or calling for Raymond Atuba, asem no ene Honorable KT Hammond. In any case, asem no Honorable KT Hammond ekaye. The Honorable KT Hammond ekaye ne say, Raymond Atuba, some ekaye ne say, a lecture and Nawama, and they're looking at the review of the Constitution and its effect on national economy and all of that. And the point he made here was that one of the colleague thesis, I think at the master's level, then a colleague in the thesis was focused on the coup d'etats, I think, in Ghana. And our state said, every coup d'etat in the past was justified on the basis of economic management of the country. And given now, baby Omaina Babedunu, there is a need for us to critically look at Enyoma Ekoso, because has suspended.
Is it at what time? When?
Did you hear the minister yesterday? Yes, has been suspended.
It will not be expanded.
Has been suspended. Has been suspended.
School feeder has not been suspended.
You see, Mr. Speaker, will he keep quiet?
I'll say Mount.
Will he keep quiet?
So we should allow you to continue lying. School feeder has not been suspended.
Mr. Speaker, I am not here to call a liar. I am not here to
Mr.
call
Speaker,
a liar.
has school feeding been suspended?
Mr. Speaker,
still no person will find them for correction.
Then, Mr. Speaker, you are not privy to what is happening. You are not privy. School fees have been suspended.
By who?
Because by the government. Because government owes the caterers almost a year. Besides that, they are owing buffer stock over 3 million Ghana cedis. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Mr. Speaker, if I'm on this your platform, I expect you to protect me. Don't allow him to call me a liar. And this is what led to a row.
Mr. Speaker, all my
and you present all your guests. They can't behave their own countenance it. And yes, I'm sorry to and I will nipper charm you. And I will give you fame. But Okasemi come on no too much. He representing MPP, he representing the government, he representing Nana Akufo-Addo. I represent NDC, I represent John Mahama, I represent the party. So I respect all the penalty, and I give respect to those entities.
And stop these things.
I equally respect him to reciprocate. Not because of person called on personal level. I can be more than him.
Why are you still dwelling on
I can be more than him.
School has not been suspended. Is the expansion that has been suspended?
Program have been suspended. As you speak.
For clarification, what I heard the minister
Mr. Speaker,
and it's an extension of the program to other schools.
This morning, this conversation has been engaged extensively on Metro TV. And then PP rep there couldn't rebut it. Was it Dr. Something? He's a member of parliament. He admitted that the program had been suspended.
No.
Besides that, Mr. Speaker, as we speak, within January, NBC.
And that is according to you, Cecilia Abnada Passe, it has been what?
The program has been suspended.
Suspended.
Yes,
and not
suspended.
Extended.
No,
not
extended. Not extended. In fact, Endra.
Extension,
Endra, Mitier, I think was it City News, one of the most sister platforms, and they call a group or more follow this school feeding program for a very long time. And this were the issues almost erased here. And they also confirmed to that. Mr. Speaker, you are talking about the stater and then Minuka say, so faka, every circle, I could see a Chemotajo 3 cities. In and out, 6 cities. This journey, I'll wait maybe less than 15 minutes, I'll cover. We are talking about the state whereby government couldn't pay workers. Bosum Yasun might enter 1 week of the following month before government ethnic struggle to pay workers. We are talking about a situation now within the first time in our history. This first month here, the first 3 months, petrol bought across by 11 or 11 times. Me no can say Saturday on to petrol boom maybe. And you think Ghanaians are not feeling it? And say NDC for the catching Ghana for so or more watch them. Nana Akufo-Addo went to Kumasi and said what? I want you to remind him, but we shouldn't blame him. We shouldn't blame, but we should blame who? In the past, I want you to remind him more. You can blame Mahama, but now they ain't been blaming no. Mr. Speaker, they have run the country down. And it is a Ramona Tuba, I caution the managers of the economy that they should up their game and make sure that no one should sit somewhere and take advantage of the mismanagement of the system to misbehave and send us back to the old days. I don't think you have said something unspeakable. And Katie Hammond is the one calling for equity here. Does he qualify to do that? Who Katie Hammond? Yet Ghana, that's a GMPC, Ghana National Petroleum Corporation, GMPC for drillship, Unsa. What did Shepardship Motum Ecoton US? $23 million. Besine Yahu be Scarafa. Yahu be Scarafa. So if these are people who have mismanaged state asset, who have caused grave economic harm to this country, he is the one calling for Professor Tuguba to be arrested. And Saka will sit here, justify and call others that they are loose talking to talk by heart. If there are people to talk by heart who should be dealt with, he Saka sitting here should have been dealt with in the first place.
For what reason? So I heard that.
Should have been dealt with. Go and listen to him between 2010 and ABC 2016. Maybe someone on Radio Soka. Did anybody even call him on phone?
Yeah.
Did anybody call him? Did anybody threaten him? And you sit here and give that what proposition say? Vemawo and the Sankophone, they are Mahama boys. But I've said it before. You see, Mr. Speaker, you allowed him to speak uninterrupted on this platform. When I started speaking, he came in.
I've given you almost.
You run my time out, and now you're asking me to step now.
2 minutes.
No problem about that.
You started around. You started around 10.
No problem about that, Mr. Speaker. Nothing has happened in this country which is very strange than what is happening now. 2016, Baumia can go to Malatane Kwahu according inflation figures. And then, inflation figures will be accepted. Okay, inflation. I'm saying, US. UK. Inflation can go high. Hey, say, Mokasa. Yes, investors be internet. They look people like Amaliba and others talking on radio, creating a gloomy picture about Ghana. You can from born in Chow, including yourself, more MP4.
And I'm
May the Lord forgive you people. Because President, I'm not. Was he not attacking this over and over? Did I interrupt him? I respect myself. And I respect where I come from. Therefore, I will not go in that uncivilized manner. MPP,
that is
MPP, and of course,
with all due respect, we are not doing
MPP in 2016 loses no opportunity. Mr. Speaker, you come in, but they lose no opportunity.
The word now we use here and just retract.
Very well. For the sake of you, I have pulled it out.
All right, thank you.
2016, they lose no opportunity to attack Mahama. All the trips that Mahama call outside Irano, organizing Crawford to meet Mahama and demonstrate against him, howling placards with unprintable language.
Okay.
What picture were they creating about Ghana at the time?
All right.
But only, Mami conclude kra, yanko pone tue MPP ka. Yanko pone tue amuka because omo boni omo ye no, and one year na ba onso. But you see, I will say that nobody is supporting coup, no one support coup, and nobody will support coup in this country. As I gave you the premises from the constitution, Obia Obesteji coup in this country, and who say he's preparing the ground for his own death.
All right.
Anybody who support those things, indeed, we shall make sure they all suffer the consequences as prescribed by the constitution.
May I say, Amalaba na wote kind of member of the NDC's communication team. It is only 11 o'clock. I mean, try me home. I cover Saka. Mema Okwaina wabemo ababe rebata. So, but yeah, me did call me up here. Could be Mr. Speaker. This is Kessben 92.9. Yeah, that's to say what joining a lot of messages about no pay. But I mean, try me home. Na me ko commercial break him right. Koba we will clarify. With Asema and Dra Minister and so ekaya ye petape no na yeti me abo ede amount. Stay with me. I'll be right back shortly.
Hey. When we send your police in your draw, Imbusaba Mesa Abama Huaden
refuse to grow, and then offense Swabek
and what day immune system or Yankopon, and you're ready for Yadmusa.
In spite of all that, development projects are ongoing. It's that to GDP. President Kufuor connect 32.8%, or I mean, 33%. Obaya, they move from 33 to 56.9, which is about 57, 24 percentage points. Say, me no can or no go to statistic. I don't have that latest way. I mean, say 77 moving drifting to about 78% debt to GDP. Because I call up to 80 point something, and I sign back down. Maybe that's the way. But I could move from 33% to 57%, 24 percentage points.
But I say the rate at calculating things.
Yes. No. How do you know your performance? You get the rates of issue, ever depreciation or appreciation and others. And no never want to say, oh, boy, home money and now more home money. Now, nominal figure now the two are by us. It doesn't mean anything. You get it?
Nominal figure doesn't mean anything.
No. Who they are not two us what was your friend be in finance or economics? Time value of money.
Yes, I know.
It's very important. It's very important. So, 10 CDs sometimes.
10 CDs and draw.
Yes. And no man can bet me. I told the code drum now be here. And now what they do about 10 grand a better day. You get it? And these are way out factor into it. It's in a rate here important because rate no tells you the performance in a particular time period. It's very important. Me catch you as a mathematics trained person. Those are issues. I love figures and then I love to make that comparison in normal. Address for many way no I would not be a ranking member. Ebia when ya information the figures of figures be quote will be unconfirmed. Yeah, so far playing chattering playing per hour no but me the issue involved they say the state needed the MP to be present for something. Maybe your man permission to go and do something. But in the case of emergency, BBA by emergency, a state's no responsibility to bring the person to do what the was way. Me no can say okay. Foreign minister will meet parents of Ukraine and Ameboa. Yeah. Ghana the students we ho eba. Ticket scholarship no. Tickets but because of contingency states no the states will take them back because bibi na esi no fault no me buy. Contingency fund ni normal. We hear titu ni normal was kofa enipa no ba. But I know the members of parliament. Say administratively, into na a government office of the president budget, goods and services budget. In case ana contingency fund and so and we hear the big yema no ma ho kwan e ma wo koye saade no. But in kuntabuo no ehia. Into okuja to betimi table motion for finance minister so make why what was the necessity for that. The necessity will be any levy there a major issue ever affected the nation's finances, development and youth employment. Very important to the government and the government decisions there the backstops with the president. The constitution the most important and only the most important citizen of this land. Ne here your name no manyina na state no taking the BBR the responsibility of that and to be national security information can say president fa play na ebia enye safe ne normal. Who are you to go and challenge offer commercial fine there's no problem. Other presidents take commercial flight in this or far na safer no problem. Especially times a woman say normal you should be I agree say you should be seen to be making some adjustments because in difficult times these are very important. I just have they no ba na important and I know no kwa no mkofa okay I think about 4 honorable regional minister and Kennedy Japan and Rose minister no munyina were outside and they needed them urgent. So charter flight go far one by. But me say Adjoa didn't come. We said Ken so can so no one fly a chartered flight to be our normal flight to the other. Those are the issues. And Adjoa for the end if the president is clothed with the powers, executive powers, to take his decision, Why not? Uncle no justify or explain it to justify it there because of the contingent nature of the bill, the exigency of passage of the bill.
No time na wotie ye dwumade no ma wo messages no ebi aba ma making kan bi ma na afemema sakasale akwan na wono nso emrem. Michael Agendo said, "Good morning, Mr. Speaker. Watching you live from my area. You are doing a great job for Mother Ghana, but please tell Ado that he should sack Sarah Adjoa for now." Anna Abba Yaw Edu say, "Good morning, Mr. Speaker. I'm watching you live from Mapon across so Anna Yawedu Ede Abba on Facebook. Kwesi Amweni Ede Abba watching you live from Asaman Kese. Good morning to you, Mr. Speaker. Please tell the NDC man that Ghana is not for them. He should come down. Regards to Chairman Makiba, okay, Asaman Kese and Protozo, Anna Kosiamweni at the Abba, because he made us a for message on Facebook. Mamin King Kai way, so Iben is in Kwabenya, and I was sending us good morning, Mr. Speaker. I'm Iben from Kwabenya. It seems Saka have nothing better to say this morning. That is why he is linking Vermawas to Vermawas issue to President in waiting, John Dramani Mahama. I want Saka to know that it was his clueless and his insensitive liability President Akufo-Addo, the then candidate Akufo-Addo, that said rising took place in Tunisia. So hardships and compared it to the situation in Ghana, no one invited him to answer such a thing. So I don't think they should invite people for speaking their minds. What has the noble professor done wrong in this regard by sharing his views and his ideas? Regards to Niashiteya Mama Dijebrel and Nana Ampim Dako, Nana Ampim, Eastern Regional Women Organizer of the NDC, and Eben Kabenya Ode Abba. May I say any message, you know? Maminkai, we say good morning, Mr. Speaker. Every Ghanaian is talking about bad leadership of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's government. Greetings to Haruna Amaleba in your studio and Mahdi Jibril, incoming national organizer, hopeful. And I would Abba one for within Ankaho. Good morning, Mr. Speaker. I'm enjoying the program, but very sad situation in our country. The politicians are playing with our hearts and our minds. We should know that this is the only country we have. Coup is not a way forward. Regardless, we must wait for the 4 years to come to show Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo the exit. The hypocrisy is killing our country. One for Wudi Ankaho. I am Mufamudi Ankaho. We say what the Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Kessben Kanawu, is doing is calculated attempt to create confusion between Sarah Adjoa and the NPP leadership, because per his standing orders and the logistics rules of the House, NPP cannot just get up and disassociate itself from the Honorable Sarah Adjoa, which the Speaker of Parliament is very much aware. So what prompted him to say what he said concerning Sarah Adjoa and her party? Hypocrisy at the highest level. Yao Osakinde ewa taifa ana wadiwe ede aba. Yao meda say ene o message. You know, Dr. Baba Zamo, Master Planner Junior, Kintampose, President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has Ghana at heart. He's doing everything possible to make Ghanaians feel better. Let us all trust the process. Regards to Honorable Stephen Intiem, incoming national chairman, and Dr. China, incoming national treasurer of the New Patriotic Party, Anna Wode Abba. But as in a message, you know, Shiftman said, it's unfortunate that the Speaker of Parliament, the Honorable Kessben, is making passage of the e-levy so difficult for the government and Ghanaians. Ghanaians deserve to have the best of projects. So why should we not be supportive of the government's agenda to do more? Regards to Chairman Odeneho Kweku Apia and the Honorable Joseph Asante, aka Sikawo Bush, incoming Bosomchi NPP chairman, hashtag Bibia Beye Fine, and Wode Abba Shiftman. May I say any message? You know, we say good morning, Mr. Speaker. I'm watching you live from Nkwanta in the OT region. My name is Hamza Junior Capello Masaudu. May I say any message? You know, may I say pa. We say good morning, Mr. Speaker. No pay, no gain. Ghana from the youth ages. Afforestation. Hashtag permanent letter, no green Ghana. Okay. No permanent letter, no green Ghana. Okay. Youth and afforestation for most strike here. May I say Stephen S. Way free Wase Kropon in the Western region. I'll say the Greek minister is doing well to ensure the success of this economy, especially the stability of it, because his sector has been an absorbing one for the shocks of this country. Government is indeed doing his best. He's doing well to overcome the challenges that may crop up. Let us all hail him and give him the support under Nanado's regime. He is the best replacement of President Akufo-Addo. Hashtag the legend lives on. Dr. Usuefi Koto, God bless you. Any message in the Sule or Sunyani KTK was it that former President Mahama and his clueless NDs listen to themselves at all when they speak about the national issues such as corruption, economy, unemployment, and infrastructural development, lack of it. Someone who couldn't answer a simple question about corruption at BBC interview is now talking about corruption. Someone who couldn't manage Ghana's economy to a successful outlook is now taking us to go back to the IMF for a bailout. Is now the thing of the day. No wonder Mahama messed up our economy. Never again in our history. Sule Sunyani KTK Bedase any message I also ode aba anopay. I mean when he's Professor Tuguba is not above the law. In this country, police should arrest him immediately. NPP leaders, Honorable Adjoa Safo's issue. What are you people doing about it? Regards to Chairman Makiba, Asaman Kese, and then Kwabena Amenin, made us say any message, bringing us to 30 minutes past 11. My member Saka Salia, so na maintain and sana yako the other issues.
Speaker, Yabaha. Even though you represent various political parties, I don't think say until sometimes say in the heat of say o kasano. Sometimes cry obe boy MPP and all the boy in DCD. Until it nipa na otna or channel betime correct. Simple correction. It doesn't mean say onim.
Kessben 92.9.
It a lot of times you make a mistake. Na you correct your own your baby. But my brother, I think say or no because we are a repository of knowledge. Or no be any how bet my correct no. But say oka no be bisa na the say you correct no be doswa. It becomes say ocean. For instance, this simple thing, but me can say this if we're more kind. Almost say oh about you. If you can't listen, but at least you can read. Where my drive online 16 hours ago, 2nd March 2022. Government suspend expansion of school feeding program to clear areas or caterers. Simple English. And if somebody come to tell you, say, government has suspended school feeding. What does that mean? Obe correcting the panel. Say, don't correct me. I mean, then it becomes shouting match on the radio. Then Obi Beka say, may interject no. A simple thing. Go your homework here. Not just listening to Metro TV. Just go and then do your own verification. Obe who say, ABI MPP nina otena hono. Ebia one year. But me, before I remember Hano, I will make sure say I do my homework well. So I won't come and sit here and let anybody come and pollute the air. And then somebody will also listen to Kessben and say, oh, Kessben cry na MPP need cry to one kashi. Then the whole thing continue to move on. For the records, government has never suspended the school feeding. You see, school feeding now, you expanded not to say you call other schools, no. You haven't call other schools biome. The other than now, you be concentrating on until secretaries no has been paid. Simple. Secondly, another correction now. Oh yeah, me say me correct keke na ye nko ye nim no. O see Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo in 2002. eka say by the time I have all the numerous cases of the NDC, now the NDC party would have been no more. And I just said, say, na JH Mensa na kaya, and yen another uncle Akufo-Addo. Because not even that one cry, no, JH Mensa now also cry, no, he was a majority leader in parliament. At that time, no, he was a majority leader in parliament, which is also not good for the MPP. But just for the records, I said, say, na JH Mensa and a kaya. But because of Omu obsessiveness, say, young attacking another, anything bad, biano, young fan swan another. And I make a say, and also, a little verification would have helped you would have saved you from this shame. Say, and also Google crack, a common Google. 28th August 2001. Even Professor Mills Ankasawu responded to Judge Mensa. And what did Professor Mills say? He said, Judge Mensa says that, and I quote, by the time we finish with the numerous court cases against some of the members of the NDC would have been no more. It is common to any even the political uninitiated in him say. So sometimes it is because of say yembe politi. I'm expecting him to also read from somewhere that says say Nana Danko Akufo-Addo Nakaye. When are they noise in Abayo? Or see me interjecting no need no. It is not true. But you see, if you are talking about say say Obi in the perception of Obi. Say economy it's yanko yoku. Then almost every government they will be cool. Because look, Jacob for government for 8 years. NDC for criticizing us say the government economy even though the opposite was the case. In 2001, debt to GDP was hovering around 150% under the NDC rollers. That time, no, be Ankasa and Koyoku. Now, under Rollins, there was Dumso. Under Rollins, there were so many things, so many bad things are happening. But because we chose for ourselves democracy, say, time no be so. We waited and educated the people. And time no so, yeko yinu boko and okofi. Jekufo. Or he governed well. He took us to HIPIC because the NDC had made it possible for us to go to HIPIC. Because at that time, we went to HIPIC in 2002. At that time, he hadn't even started working anything. Because now the economy had been managed aground by the NDC. And they called HIPIC. We moved in record time. We would reach the decision points in record time. And by 2006, we had reached lower middle income country. At the time, the rebasing of this country. So after J4 and NDC4, even infrastructure, road, no government in the Fourth Republic compete at the time. But the NDC criticized J4, all manner of things, bank accounts, prudential. No, they say way more Jessica, I mean, all those things, they polluted the air and all that. The MPP lost that election owing to the fact, to the lies, pathological lies peddled by the NDC. And that time, somebody could have wake up say, oh, because our NDC for a complaint yakoyoku. Professor Mosby, nobody talk about coup. John Dramani Mahama. Sometimes it worries me. Sometimes it worries me. Say, John Mahama of all people still want to be the president of this land. After Nyama or mismanagement and the incompetence or exhibiting her. For 5 good years, Nepapa Way had no cluelessness, how to even help us to solve the doomsday. Then, at the embrace of the regime, and power badges ba car power ne Amiri. Power badges is just like say wakoto taxi edi beto ana machine bi edi beto keke eno kwa no Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ena tuaye Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ena tua the car power any Amiri nyina because they brought those machines in 2015 and it was to take for 5 years. 5 years though they only pay for 1 year and then the rest of the years no Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo regime and ye tuaye almost sign basa take a pay arrangement eto and omukoye. They put us to budget deficit the record in history at that time 12%. And Mubeka nobody even says we should go and do coup at that time. When all the things the economy management muankasa ajiatum say you put your hands in despair say yenyina just nyame yanko senchi. Ekwadonko mumbe lead the charge in yanko. You went there and you go and did something and said that was the homegrown policies into Yamfanko IMF for expanded credit facility. And Yamamu and 918 million euro. Clueless. Even Enokrano, nobody called for coup. The economic indices at that time, the economy was in complete comatose. And on Mwanga Sakai, nobody talk about coup. Where there, the Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, Yeninanim say the economy as it is now is not the best. But we have seen, before COVID, we have seen the prowess, the handiwork of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and Bawumia, the finance minister. For 2 consecutive years, when it comes to the growth of the economy, the whole world, Yeni number 1, not even to talk about Africa, the whole world. You grow the economy consistently of average of 7%. By the time I move free, Namu best was 3.4%.
Okay.
When you know Yanka, and I hope say the NDC one day you people should just give us a debate on the economy of the MPP as against that of the NDC. They will run away. Meanwhile, when they get the opportunity, instead of them talking about the issues and then say, "Oh, a coup, I want to serve the warning again. It does not matter whether the person is a professor, the person is an imbecile, or the person is a doctor or whatever. If whatever your status in society, say who committed a treasonable offense, let the law take its course.
All right.
Let the law take its course. And these people, if they joke and want to subvert this constitution, I think the good people of Ghana will rise against them even whilst they are in opposition.
Meda say Saka Sally and I will tell come. I'm fast that be ultimate fashion and ultimate furniture city. Mpacho and nay wedding now be called engagement. Sorry now be called dinner. Entire will be said dia kuni na no office wears. Hold on, Mpacho a ban entire shame any who see dia ultimate fashion and I no pay me count for the amount slippers are nicely designed Italian shoes ni na no Mpacho no pay ultimate fashion and I make count for the amount. Mpacho your corporate body. Na wotie me obesiesie office or with a office cabinet and enkonya tables are efe na obie raw office or be say yes office near the ampacho ultimate furniture city and as I say uto nkonya ene oniema ni nyina no e di efri ye beba porch chairs papa na kama o sitting room open dining table ene ni nkonya mpacho ni nyina no ye bema be open bedroom there would be sisi ho empa wo beda so mpacho ni nyina no ultimate furniture city and pay can for Edia Mapa. Dum Kumasi, ya ben Wesley Methodist a cathedral. And I pay when you need 0209 1363 6733 0209 1367 33 na when the ultimate fashion and furniture city any answer was what one mobile boa pa Kessben travel and tour say me can choose say ne no abrochire chrono aye easy one more nkane na ye bu faso kalabule for ne ade ni nyina no mpacha ne visa application a opese we ya Fabra Kessben travel and tours what we no when ya visa na opese we twa ticket mpacha flight bookings ne bibia no Kessben travel and tour and e betimi aye ediama over close to 20 years and Kessben travel and tour ISA Juma we bano experience around the world in terms of your travel there our best assurance no Kessben travel and tour more anano pay make for at the amount hotel reservation both local and international reservations are pursue ye nyina no ano pay make for Kessben travel and tour so at the amount edum one more ewa seda house building nemo ana afezu Edum Central multi credit bank nemo okwa won sabeka wo office no so ame magazine wo mo ewo multi credit bank no ewo macro traffic light na se ho anope woni Kessben travel and tour for any ensa wo so wo mo beje so de wo pe na wo pese wo ye bia about your papers any documentation a ebetimi aboa mo edu abrochire no mpacho ni nyina no Kessben travel and tour ana make come for mo services e de amo anope 059 6102667 05961026667 na woni Kessben travel and tour for any answer was so oposi ni na drone imbuster ba mesha ho asem ana me ka chewe mpacho ye de aba covid-19 ba ye imbuster ba Mr. Aboa ye bebre na de aye ne se ebusti immune system no ama hoden sonko etibi ba oni padua mi are bia no ebowra oni padua ma so far as say wanonom imbuster ba Mr. no mpacho honama kwa na ebekodi etia yare no benya hoden sonko etimi ede adi sa adwuma no enei wanya gonorrhea wanya syphilis mpacho no no imbuster ba Mr. ebe clear no away ama oni padua no enya hoden bi pressure wo so odihye bi enya stroke waye weak ontimi kran sorry wanyere ho hwe mpacho anope no booster ba Mr. ebe boosti immune system no ahoden sonko beba recovery no ebe at a faster rate anope me come for the ama waist pains or liver problems afi or kidney problems challenges malaria show so na chi wato ho wontimi nya ho hwe immune system ni nyina no weak de ohia ne se honama kwa no ebenya ahoden sonko akode atia yare ni nyina anope me come for e the ama heba Mr. no ewo ho a wonunum bi a ebetimi aboa ye pa na across the country heba shop bi abekobia no wonsa beka bi pharmacy bi abekobia no wonsa beka bi bogatanga ye wo ho udru wa ye wo ho tamale ye wo ho oti region obehoyen obankran hanso a okanshi drug lane mpacho ye wo ho a obenya ne dodo mu atu anopai okoboko a Calamed pharmacy eho de ebuso ewo ho nonom imbuste ba Mr. na entime emwa ye pa ye numbers no 0246 208496 0246 208496 na woni imbuste ba Mr. for any ensa woso oposi ni na drone semenhia wanhia imbuste ba Mr. de besi no mpacho honam no ebeye week untimi nsori and watimi aye bibia Fosia Hotel ye de aba mpacho na Fosia Hotel 2-star hotel ewo the 4th floor of Aseda House ewo Edum Kumase udru ho na bisa akola kra se wo kwa Aseda House a wobecho na de tie ne se wo mo executive suite rooms mini suite and a fake club rooms eye papapa with air conditions and ukota ukoda ho a entefre emme ha wadwen tontom enwe mpacho eho yenum light ewo ho enti anopay just in case a weekend you be Kumase obe find a place for one kasa comfort Fosia Hotels and a make for at the ama your restaurant be ma both continental and local dishes udia ubon say yes we the aduane emu aduane ankasa anopai oko Kumasi bia no make sure say wo kono baby abeda no Fosia Hotel wo mo bebo 24-hour security service o security rest assured obia no a obetimi ababedu bone Fosia Hotel ya mu ache na adwuma no ya practice ya che your conference hall at the corporate bodies and afi laundry services ade ehia pa wotawo ye fi watare ye fi a mpacho ya onkrofo ebesi ato so kama e de amount say wan kasa oti ofie na no pay woni omo eni ensa wo so numbers no 032 2037 382 032 2037 382 na watro number no e de ato anytime bia wo Kumasi bia no mpacho woni Fosia Hotel eni nsa wo so e bebo aye pa 30 minutes after 11 mame kamfo Kessben University College maw na se de wo mo ye ne se wo mo ye certificate programs when it comes to media and journalism enti anope wani so ade hu no pa ne se obeye nsemtroni no aye ni abe professional in our republic mpacho baby ese oji adesua no Kessben University College mo amowo degrees ana mo diplomas dada ana certificate bi dada mo pese mo enhance na mo benya degree in media practice and afenso journalism no mpacho bra oba Kessben University College ebe ma the needed training with skill betimi akwenti for the future work I will person will find yourself. It's a broadcast news analyst, a voiceover artist, a TV and radio talk show hosting. So ubetimi ayesani ya TV and radio newscaster. Person reporting ultimately brofuni chi nyina mpacho ya becho. A directing, news writing, reportage and a so ube documentary. Send the akika nyina no mpacho get gain the experience and the needed skill no with a year Kessben University College. And pay almost fees, very, very moderate. Your hostel facilities are baby I will free back across the country. Nibiano, you bet me abwa. About internship, I will be Pajo Kessben Media. Yan outlet Ninano your TV, your radios, baby I be Fabiano bet me anya experience. We here on practical job. I will bet me na etime abwa. Until get to experience us with the lecturers I war at the man. Numbers 0501 637383 0501 637383 na one Kessben University College for any insawo so pay one more ebeboa ama wonso watimi enya adesua ne mu arehye mu ma memra maleba so na mintie no na afi yemra the last issue and san yakọ ahomade.
Very well, Mr. Speaker. Suspension. I don't know whether English language is very difficult for MPP guys to understand. Or more suspend the expansion of the program to other schools. What does it mean? What does that mean? Does it mean of suspension?
You have 5 programs in school.
Fine. Some schools say you have 5. Can you suspension that those schools wouldn't have been affected? Huh? If not government deliberate reason or deliberate plan to suspend the expansion, because those schools no communiana. What has even been the reason for that suspension in the first place from the extension to those schools?
Or the caterers.
Very well.
For instance, a
good
system
that is the mischief we are curing here. That is the lies we are exposing here. What building resilient economy? Or minus in a year. But won't win caterers for over 1 year. What the buffer stock over 300 million Ghana cedis. What the buffer stock? What do caterers was economy here? Government even struggled to pay worker salary recently. And you see, as for Kufuado's issue, even Honorable Lawyer Susu referred to it recently in relation to his remark on the judiciary. When he spoke about the history of our political power of this country. President Kufuado said this. I am not discounting whether other people have also said it. But that has been the mindset of the MPP. When they came to power, our chairman is in court. Our notable MDC MPs are in court. Willful persecution.
But if say right, shouldn't
what have they done wrong?
The law take it.
What have they done wrong? What have they done wrong? It is what we call malicious prosecution. Okay? Malicious prosecution. He doesn't even know that the ex parte of Osuama and another, the case number, I think 1973, Ghana Law Report, page 445 and 455, is a notable constitutional law case. Every student, studies in the course of their constitutional law learning. And this Mr. Ama was a dean of the University of Ghana School of Law who actually engaged in a coup plot. He was arrested, tried, and convicted.
For what reason?
And then, of course,
judgment.
Of course, I don't have the detail of the judgment, but it's a reference I am making here. You understand? And this guy is an MPP member. MPP. They left 1966 coup against Nkrumah. Danu obetra had with Simon say, me mention one person. A brave man also civilians a time to Abanguda. Civilians plot the coup and ask military or get some group of soldiers to carry it out. In any case, when the National Liberation Council came to office, they appointed Dr. Kofi Abdel-Fattah Bouzier as their political advisor. Dankwa Bouzier element, he's a pillar. Yechikoko Edinima. Are they not the same people who parade themselves as the paragons of democracy? So if you are the paragons of democracy, why do you then join an illegitimate government? And thanks to them, they use the military as a pawns. That was why by 1969 elections, CPP was banned from contested elections. But no one is envying President Akufo-Addo for anything. A man who has died in the market, you don't need to announce his funeral. And you are here saying that NDC control F. Akufo-Addo. President Kufuor sold Vodafone before he could pay workers. Vodafone was sold to pay workers. The government.
Is that the reasoning behind the selling of Vodafone?
The government struggled as they are struggling now. When we have better and competent managers of the economy. Jesus Christ, my God. When he said that this collapsed economy is thriving on Mahama's economy. Are you aware of that? Go to Terminal 3, they will Sika generator. Go to Terminal Port, they will Sika generator. Go to the crowded port, they will Sika generator. Go to Kotograma Market, go to Kumasi KJTia, go to the court complex, go to Rich Hospital, and other facilities Mahama built. Sika generator, the high cost complex, was built by NDC. But you see, these are the people. And he's here talking about lies. I am not, you see, these are the reasons Jesus Christ is still up there. 2016, and someone among Kawaha. Yet this Sikaso so a comedian. We don't need to borrow to fix roads in this country. All that we need is to, just mount road tolls. And then more good road tolls than some of the better public washrooms on the highways. Shameless people. More better managers of the economy. Really? As we speak, the highest deficit of NDC 2012 was 12%. Today, our deficit is hovering around 15.9%. That's our deficit. And they'll tell you COVID. NDC fair kunyaso near 120 billion Ghana cedis. And then I can't 160 billion. Our worst economic performance in terms of GDP ratio to our debt was 55%. And then ended up at 7%. Inflation. Look at this month, this year, every January, the inflation move over 5%. And you call yourself better managers of the economy. Mose President Mahama, DKM, and your Mahama Lodina dia. What na been 5 years? What have you done about the DKM? What have you done about it? Mose Mahama, what high hotel or total hotels with Dubai? President Mahama granted interview recently and told you the hotels in Dubai no. Munko told if I unsika and family or money. Say President Mahama is corrupt. What the radio show I can banks and sika. I don't have the bank's name in mind, but he mentioned 3 banks. Omina Ogana or say ho and accounts war. If you want to investigate him, go investigate those banks. Let Akufo tell us his banks. Let him tell us. They use the 7th parliament. Oh, you see, he spoke for a very long time. They use the 7th parliament because they had the numbers to perpetrate financial fraud and crime against the state. More collateral get fund. A baby and Yebida. Esla and this the buyer, more collateral Esla. And which more Bobusia Mendeka Emimo Mino. Busia ni sika monja, mose COVID, mo ka mose COVID. Ni sika monja yeswe. IMF, World Bank, so mamo $437 million. Afahifa. Mose IMF, aya money. You see, Mr. Speaker, what do you mean person be IMF? The person be IMF and say, omo IMF will come and audit their books. Now IMF be audit books are. In some for good cow move for the past 5 years, I am a baby or more pay. Okay. Decide, they could never go to IMF. Not because they have performed so well, but now Ghana has shrunk completely on my nabo. One more admitting, Mr. Odesai, Kenoforiata or Kanawa. The legitimate truth is that we have no money. I wonder, see about bread and what we work a scar. This month, next month, workers will not be paid in this country. May I
say, it is only 41 minutes after.
Yes, we got just 1 minute
after 11. Maybe also Saka.
Just 1 minute.
The other. Maybe 5 minutes. For the other issue, you can use some to do your. But
I will do that.
Parliament. Ras Mubarak petition Speaker of Parliament. There are some 4 seats in Parliament for the purposes of absenteeism. No, it has to be declared vacant. A lot of issues coming from there. School feeding, expansion of it, you suspended, and if you are dancing, we have dealt with that subject. And Saka, any of them?
I think that we'll produce a certain topics. There was an issue, a social issue, very, very important. Not only if we could look at
Mr. Speaker.
Now we've dealt with that one.
Mr. Speaker, thank you very much.
Very extensively.
Okay, thank you very much.
Our Range Hospital.
I am Amalaba Kasano. Or see the prosecution of Omo Party Chairman Ampofo. What's the other name? Samuel Ampofo. No, a malicious prosecution. As a student of law, no, I don't think you should have used the word malicious here. There's nothing malicious prosecution about this. Malicious prosecution is all report you will be na nipano ako win case, then the person can then prosecute you. And not every malicious prosecution. As a student of law, don't come and then use such things here. Say obi akoye bone na this one's crying up trump up charges. Na ya charge no based on bone na odi no. And then somebody will come and say, hey, malicious prosecution. You don't do that. Secondly, Osi Buzia. Last week, me bahano me kaya. Say apart from Buzia, Nkrofono, Aomutu, and Nkromano, appointed as political advisor because not Buzia, no, he was a patriot, and therefore, whether or not or believing in the ideology of those people or not, because Omo amuye soja no. When it comes to political matters, they need somebody with the political acumen. Obetima advise you. Until you want us to leave the governance of this country. Or see, their words was 55. That was when it was rebased. And they call 55. But before rebasing, when we came to take over from them, now it was 74%. That time we were in normal times. Now we are hovering around 79. Even in abnormal times.
For same rebase.
No, not for same rebase. After rebase. No, you see the after rebase. No, let me explain to you. Even after this rebase, say in the next 3 or 4 years time or 5 years time, if we are to do rebasing again, even the 79% it will also reduce. It will also reduce. Normally, when I'm talking about, I talk about the figure that we took over from you. And then the current figure, I don't do rebasing and those things. The figure, whether it was rebasing or not. No, David, 5 minutes. I got 2 minutes. I got 2 minutes. In terms of Ras Mubarak, dear Okano. I think so.
Mr. Speaker, what can talk a seer studio have to dispel that lie. It is never true. Someone Pino Kufa Nebetria Planta Muhammad Baineka. It is never true, Ameri and others. It is never true. The arrangement was operate, build, operate, owe, and transfer. So within 5 years, the cost of the plant, the builders were going to operate it. Omotomo Kawi no hand over my state. Obekas recently, Ameri, Omo hand over my Ghana. Government of Ghana have taken over. That was the arrangement we did. And indeed, Anshuwa, a trouble gas $1 billion planter gas a project here, and no, and provided, you better shut up. And he did that. And he did that. These are the guys they recruited to insult President Muhammad. Don't be
careful with the words that you use.
You have to be careful about the way you use this.
When you use some of these words,
you behave yourself.
Stupid boy. Why do you talk like that?
Maybe you're stupid. Look at the president and tell me I'm stupid. Are you nice?
Thank you very much.
Stupidity.
Be careful
with the words that you use.
Behave yourself.
You should shut up.
When you behave yourself.
Nonsense.
Be careful the way
You like using that way. Say shut up. Who is a small boy?
Mama men kwa ho mane so embra 0552911929 0552911929 0550922929 and no any number.
Be very careful.
You should be very careful.
Very careful.
When you do you
have I ever insulted you wisdom? Have I ever used those words on wisdom?
This is wisdom.
Have I ever used those words on you before?
When you now behave like
all right, thank you very much, guys. So unfortunate. Now, home and to me, and you know, so 05529111929. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Speaker.
Up in case you did this, I'll cast a friend.
But friend,
Right, Jinasuma, maybe, gentlemen, with all due respect, would you buoni any dear Bema Metia for any my phone? With all due respect, Mr. Moa. Okay, but Mammy, we did this, I'll cast a friend.
Mr. Frabusoka, friend, right?
Right, Mammy, Frabusoka.
My, yeah, let's play me on the mom studio or say, Munyabu. Hey, Nipa Baku. Over the MPP 400 trail, they are the and the best America onto the Wasima. MPP 4 moon can of credit. On my move, Yatua Bama, in Tianka, Tena, who for the any bomb, Yabaya, and I say it now, Mama de Musa. In some mom, 2016, about 2020, and Namuye Nana. Mostly one district, one factory. One constituency, $1 million. 350 school. You a way for.
Okay. But I say bright more front to us 0552911929. Hello, good morning. Hello, Bayotimika, good morning. Pacho did this all free.
I will speak equally as I make it.
As a man case, my mean tear where.
Mr. Chicken Yakupo is the Mapao, the Momangana. We tell me, Brad, any English no one, Yakupo and the Fabai. I'm a marble to the Embrom, I can train in a Yachre on Pan. Open because you can be communication director by Yamu and Yakupo. Mr. Speaker, who can say who would be MP for here? No more say, I'm so who are more saying now person will tell it now person here. We can say I married the no power and some many cannot in this person or correcting no. Only now because you are no more cast on what bad. I married the on the review. Why did you mamma my but everybody don't know because of the good leadership of his excellency the great John Dramani Mama. And then I'm
so hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Speaker. Now what is on pay?
Eben Kwabenya me hoye pa ko wasem so na mintie.
Me da se na no pay. Ma member Amalibaba to o studio na pay. Na Mr. Speaker, on say me ta kan MPP suade. Tanka MPP suade a on. And come on some complicated scrap on my better radio so Abraham Bojo money NDCD. Because 5-6 years down the line, they be on better radio so yes man yes John Mama. Now maybe say John Mama. 1 year I'm going to buy. Yes, your my Ghana how now you're debt to GDP ratio. Yeah, 56%. I'm going to catch it to be bad. I'm a Mamasham and I debt to GDP ratio 85%. Abraham, you have the capable men and women. After don't book as up and a cuckoo. Your promo, your quark, and Canado, you be tradition.
I say, Eben, my main far of from Ewa Human. So, hello, good morning.
Open a case here, Yamia and count.
Yamia Sum Jane Council did this all free.
But your family, Nana Amwako, Mekasasi, F-boy, and Eastern region. Opening a year in Manintia, you are Alan Kuchman to the Dubia Metiano. Namentia, Ayasaka Salia, and Maso, I am MP party on my Ghana, and an incoming Beta regional youth organizer, Ayek Kwame Appleton of the Bonabasso. Speaker, yet now on my Ghana, I'm an NDC at the Echo doing some 5 years. Yet now Ghana, I'm not gonna end this for the Echo IMF, the Ambabu Edmund, 40 million fat in Melbourne Edmund, I'm not in Melbourne Review School.
Next you see another next you get training and normal to see on for the musician. You are the mama on your magic. Obi an kase e be ku. But a man another better for your and then one be one aba. Do so agile and collect school free. Not for nothing break. Not any people.
So hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker. Mr. Tony Abema, Ajano Wana, Mr. President Kwabinya.
Ajano Wana Kwabinya, Mammy Tio, Mami Jame Boss, Haruna Mariba. I want to say, put the year at 2, we need to about the Boye, Master the Enkuya. They have right to complain. That's what we are doing now. Mamitia, or here, Juma mind is Papa. Kaka, me can say, Enkuyi, the media marketing, and your fire, dear, media, me going to Kaka, Domi market. If you could be where, then man, you want, then Mammy, Juma, may by a billion a day, and by it, and I could want to say, I've come for the job. By job with me for the journey, but maybe you tell say, where is that just apple? Nanado, act now, Medasi. Medasi, Ajano, I'm for. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. I say, friendly
Jennifer, Kowasem, so I'm in Tier. Jennifer, I'm in Tier, Jennifer.
If I say, once a man, the say. Kanawu usually Nanado, Mr. Kanawu, because especially among strangers. You feel, what a clergyman, Tiana, a Jumana, Emma. Mexican, who is Jalivian, Tikaka Krana, who did a man, after who sounds so that they didn't pass the village with someone. Hey, Nanado,
and to us, so hello, good morning.
The only speaker of the Ghana Airways.
But you did this, Okasafe.
This is a Yamini Pajon Apostle Shamani.
Yamini Papa Mintio.
My main Fafia Kessel with Tsunami Ghana Phone now, what here Kessben FM 92.9. Sir Joe NBC, yes, you are going to test the Chama, Ashama Deputy Communication Officer, you didn't bad in the branch executive, but Toman. I didn't call his serving on the Mani Mahama, Mitchell. Offer. Sankofo ba hona say temudije na modiba ho de ma invite omo asinka sebe be kanan ka menka inja adensi na nkofo bi o MPP fo adensi mo diga na sika na sa ye ka na mudi bufo didi ni pantem woni se fe na eba musuba na kofo do ni babia sa tuba na ko mo ka ya mo fa bu maga na fo wati mo fa mo atem ko ma ye ga na fo ye juni yo
amini pameda say ba me fo from hello good morning hello na homa no I drop you. Unfortunately, me to me for phobia ABM. Like two. Okay. Hello. Good morning.
I'm
Asum Jenka, Queen of the
Oh, Mr. Speaker, this is the online leadership. Me prepa dada. Jumapana we nyame sure. Me abema. Dia me waka enano pe ni say. Nanado amaga na ye hu chiri ye papa. Me a drink ayetonu 170%, and no, me say me for that drink, you know. Me tono Monday ya when no me koto yes 2 cedi. And every day dia ye try them. Uka almost a tax almost janu. Tax no do so. Petrol ya tumu. I say every week dia ye 2 petrol mo Ghana. So nanado petrol no the year politics kete o me ma obeti Ghana konya. Etina so wa bobu se this president ni na. So nanado enfanye baba bia ma o mai. The odi ya ne say odi be shut up. On duty, Mamufon, on 3 year home. Many are me for days so edition. They are my MPP callers, and MPP. Yenny Abema Abojesa or MPP caller. What from this weekend, ever seen when she call it na Yakwa Break, my uncle Giant Abema on any friend.
Meda say, Yame and Queen of the Airwaves, my last caller, and you know, Memfa offer phobia no ABM. Meda say, on behalf of the production team, I don't pay my empower heat in the bus, CD, and do baby, it's me see, it's me badisa, and Uti and na Odiache. Me did call me up here, Mr. Speaker. My Memfa was here, na Yemfa a year, authentic breaking news, no, and fan 2 hours. So I don't do me any ochina if you ada. Yabesa aba besom ewo Kessben March Jumedie. So good afternoon. Nyame ensha na one cow. Makramunyina.